Hi, I'm Charlie Love and welcome to this Chrome Enterprise tutorial with Apps, Events and Acer. Today what I'm going to do is show you how to sync users with GAM and to sync those users from the data that you have already available inside your Google Workspace admin directory. So this means that you can sync your users to courses either from organizational units, from Google Groups, or from a query across the directory on the attributes that are stored against each user. So to do this, we're going to use GAM, and we're going to use GAM in the Cloud Console. So to begin with, we're going to sync our users from an OU into our classroom. So we're going to sync from the course, and we're going to sync the students in from a particular OU. We're going to use the OU path, which I have in this demo one, which is school demo /students /class 5M6. And we'll sync the students that are in that OU to become the roster in our Google Classroom. Any students that are not in that OU, but are in the roster, will be removed when it syncs. So I'm in my Cloud Shell, and I'm going to enter the command that I need. So I've typed in the command, which is GAM course year project, which is the alias of my course, sync students, OU, and then the OU path. Try that out. I've only got one student in that particular OU, so it will show that student being added. Great, we've added that student. Now let's add teachers from a group that we have. So I have a group called biology at demoworkspaceedu.com, and I'm going to sync my teachers from that group into that particular course. Again, I'm going to just jump across to the Cloud Shell and try that command out. So I've entered my command, GAM course year project sync teachers group, and then the email address of the group that I'm going to use. And I'm just going to try this out now. So it's going to run through, find the one teacher in my group, and it's going to add that teacher to my course. Notice I get an error. Why? Because it tries to remove me as a teacher because I own that particular course. I'm not in the group that I've just synced with, but because I'm the owner of that particular course, it can't remove me. So it's a good top tip there. I'm the owner, it can't take me out, and that's the right behavior. Okay, let's now try one last one, which is to sync using an attribute that we store against the user in our admin directory. There are multiple attributes that you can use for a query in the admin console. And in this case, we're going to query on department. That's a department field that's stored against every user, and it's part of the schema of information that's stored about users in Google Workspace. You can use custom schemas as well, and you can add your own attributes for users and maintain those through the admin console. And as long as you index those attributes when you create them, you'll also be able to use them in a query and pull that information out of the admin console to use it to, for example, sync users into classes. So I'm going to sync my teachers here from where my teacher has a department in the record that says biology. So I've typed in the command, which is GAM course, my course alias year project, sync teachers, and then I said query, and then inside quotes I put it's a key value pair that I'm using here. So org department is the key and biology is the value that I want to find. And if you want to find out more about the various attributes that you can use in a query, my previous slide that I was showing you has the link to the Google API reference pages that you can refer to. Okay, so I'll just try this command out. And this will take the one teacher who has that biology department and will add them to the course. So we've used three ways now to sync users. If you want to find out more about how to sync users and how you can do that using GAM, there's a reference online in the GAM wiki. A link to it there is on the screen just now. I hope you found that useful. I'm Charlie Love. Thanks for watching this Chrome Enterprise tutorial with Apps, Events and Acer.